Hello and welcome to Meanwhile back on the hobby farm. Yeah, you just saw some shots of some creations that Mama Joanne, my bride, spends a lot of time, does a lot of craft stuff, makes door wreaths, cemetery memorial wreaths. She's got tons of them. She's going to be setting up at a craft show next month in the little village next to us, or town. I don't know what they call it, a village or town. But she's got all kinds. Eventually, she will be opening up an online store. Not quite yet, but stay tuned. If there's anything that you like, hey, you can always let us know. We're out by the roadside stand because I've been doing some beautification. Is that what you call it? I added some flowers there. Hey, we are selling wood now. These are from a paper mill, and they're actually double the size. I cut them in half, and these are heat-treated pine, not chemical. A lot of people say, oh, you can't be burning chemicals. No, it's not chemicals. It's heat, high-temperature heat. It dries it up. It kills any bugs, fungus, anything. This is completely dry, good wood, great for campfires. They burn. They take a long time. They're quite heavy for each piece. Is 20 per bundle. We sell them for $6. Going rate of cut and split wood that you see on the side of the road, especially around campgrounds. A lot of that is still wet, and that's why the fires end up going out a lot. This is not wet, guaranteed. Bone dry. It's great. You just pick up a bundle. We have this little handle on here, and you pick it up, put it in your vehicle. You don't have to worry about bringing bugs in your vehicles, spiders and all that good stuff. You don't end up making a mess. There's no bark on them. It's all debarked, no bark on it. We actually burn a similar product in our home that we purchased from a relative that is actually hard oak. That stuff is like double the weight of each one of these. Those we're not selling. That's what we heat our home with in the wintertime. That's all we end up doing. We end up burning our, heating our home in the wintertime with these, we'll call it their cousins. We get this from a different source, from a paper mill not too far away. Really, really good price. So we cut them up, we sell it for firewood. We use it ourselves when we go camping. We just went camping last weekend. Great stuff. Doesn't leave any mess in the trunk of your vehicle. Can't beat it. $6. That's about the going rate out here in West Michigan. Is about $6 for a bundle of wood. About the same size. But I can tell you one thing. When you burn, I just saw some today. I was out on one of my I call them my gig. It's a job, but it's a gig because I love it. Little roadside stand, and they were selling firewood that was cut and split and full of bugs, and I think they were selling it for $6 or $7. But this stuff will last. It's great stuff. Don't recommend burning it in your home. You don't want to burn because these are pine. Pine will create aerosol inside your stack or your chimney. That's not good. You could burn a little bit now and then. I will mix a little in with my oak, but for the most part, we burn just the hard oak. But anyway, that's it. We get to sign that our lovely my stepdaughter, my Joanne's daughter, and son-in-law gave us for, I think they gave it to us for Christmas 2 years ago. I forget. But anyway, like to kind of beautify things up. You can't see it, but there are pictures back here. Hey, I want to go back to this idea of the wood. I am a big YouTuber. I have about 12.5 regulars that I follow, and one of them is Flanagan's Homestead. If you get a chance, go visit him on Facebook. Hey, tell him, Meanwhile, back on the hobby farm, Ken out in West Michigan sends you there. I would appreciate it. He would appreciate it. He runs East Something Christmas Tree Farm in the state of Washington. But the name of his YouTube channel is Flanagan's Homestead. He doesn't just cover his Christmas trees. He's opened up a little campground on his homestead. And I got this idea, and where you take the wood, we use this leftover twine right here from our bales of hay. We do bale our own hay. We grow it, we cut it, we bale it. And when I'm done feeding the horses and the goats the hay, I always save these. I don't throw anything away. Rob is his name, Rob Flanagan, suggested taking a little bit of a stick here and you turn it, and then this way you can pick the whole thing up nice and easy. The wood doesn't fall all over the place. You can tighten it. It gets a little loose. You just turn it one more, and doesn't cost you anything. The twine is basically free, and piece of wood, you know, you can get that on the side of the road somewhere. But shout out to Rob Flanagan's, Flanagan Homestead, Washington State. Please stop by and subscribe to him. He's got some really interesting videos. He's got sheep and goats. He's got a big roadside fire stand. He's had some drama out there with, he caught a guy stealing it, backing a pickup truck, pulling a pipe out. You got to watch it. You just it's amazing. It's very interesting and intriguing. Roadside stand's doing well. Egg production, you know, some days we can have 9 dozen, other days we only have 3 left. Here's some of the dry herbs that we sell. We grow our own herbs out here. Right over here we got the catnip. We've got some peppermint, apple mint. We sell honey. We've got a little bit of everything here. We would like to put Mama Joanne's beautiful creations out by the road. However, as you can see, we are on a gravel road and they would be all dirty and dust. And check that out. There is a vulture up there. And it's looking for a dead body, and it didn't stop over me. So that is a good thing there. And I believe I know what it's from. I have been getting rid of some raccoons, and I disposed of them across the street a couple of weeks ago because they were going after my chickens. But this guy seems to be flying a little bit away from that, so who knows? But as long as it's the buzzards aren't like flying over me, landing on me, I guess that's a good thing. But anyway, folks, I just wanted to kind of share a real quick video of our roadside stand. Things are going good. We sell a little bit of this. We sell a little bit of that. We will be making some jam soon. We'll be selling some jams. We grow our own grapes. Matter of fact, I transplanted this grapevine about 2 months ago. And I see a little bug on it right now. So I'm going to spray it with a little bit of just a drop of Dawn soap in a spray bottle that kills any little insects that eat plants away. But I did do some cuttings back in February and planted these actually in March. So April, May, June, 3 months ago. And my plan is to grow grapevines on 2 on each side of the stand and have the whole thing covered over. We have one in the back. We have 4, 2 on each side. We get about 400 pounds of grapes a year out of it. And it shades the whole thing. It's beautiful to sit in. I do not refrigerate my eggs. Sign says right there, we do not wash or refrigerate them. They're in a refrigerator. That's just to keep them away from any critters that might want to visit at nighttime. But we do not refrigerate and wash them because they will last 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks sitting on your kitchen counter, believe it or not. If you wash them or refrigerate them, they have to stay in the refrigerator after that, or you will have bad eggs in a couple of weeks. And there's my kitty over here. For those of you who have been following me for a while, this is DC. He came to us from the mean streets of Flint, Michigan. That's about halfway across the state. He was being shot at, and I've had him for 5 years now. And DC came with another cat called AC, but AC took off. Didn't see him after about a month or so. And it took me 5 years, but this guy lets me scratch him. Hi, come here, you. Come here, show them how. Meow. Show them how. And he just meowed, and that's how I earned his trust. Is I would meow, so I'd go meow, meow, meow. I feed him every day. He'd be 50 feet away from me. And then I would just meow to him, and he would meow back. Still can't pick him up, though. He will scratch the heck out of you, won't you? Yeah, you don't like to be picked up, huh? But it's feeding time right now, so he follows me around. He's my little guardian angel. He follows me all over the place, making sure I'm staying out of trouble, right? Outdoor cat, obviously. Does sit outside the front door and teases the dogs that we have inside. How you doing? Hi. And we'll peek behind there. A lot of people that stop by our stand, they bring their kids, grandchildren, and they like to stop by and see our animals. How you doing? I know, it's almost feeding time. I know. But we got pork chop over there. And hey, where's applesauce? Where's applesauce? Applesauce must be out back eating some of that foliage. Hey, pork chop. Come here, pork chop. Come here. That's Butch. And again, for those of you that have been following me for a while, 95% of our animals are rescues. Look at Tennille over there. Where's Captain? We have Captain and Tennille. Captain's hiding. But there's Tennille inside the box, and there's Simon. Garfunkel, who's no longer with us. And there is Gilbert Godfrey, our turkey. He's a rescue. And there is Duck, Duck, Goose over there. They came together. We rescued them. And Butch back there, the big white goat, he was a 4-H goat. The girl kind of got older, moved out, and was looking for a good home, so they contacted us. Hey, look at Catnip. Look at Catnip. There's my UPS driver falling asleep. But that's it, folks. Hey, just wanted to kind of share our roadside stand is going well. And like I said, we're going to be expanding it. We're going to be selling a lot more. We don't do much produce. I don't grow. We only grow a little bit that we need. I barter. A lot of people don't grow herbs. I trade teas and fresh herbs, dried herbs, and get some fruit in exchange. So you can't grow everything. So master yourself in a handful of stuff, and then you can barter with other people, because the way the world is going right now and the country's going, we don't know how long the currency cash is going to be available. Everything may be going digitalized or what have you. Barter, 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 folks. That's what you do. Barter for bullets, for food, anything that you can get your little hands on, go ahead and do it. Take care, folks. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.